Okay, so today we have Primal Scream and Move On Up, and my voice is still bad, but we're going to continue on. Anyway, we have the video here too. It's been over 3 years since I last reacted to this band. They've been on my mind, but I guess I've just forgot about them when I come to do a video. So anyway, here we go. Let's get into this. Talk about it after. Primal Scream. Let's go. Moving on.
I was blind, now I can see. You better believe it, I done met. I was blind, now I can see. You better believe it, I done met. I'm moving on up now, getting out of the darkness. My light shines on, my light shines on, my light shines on. I was lost, now I'm found. I believe in you, I got no bounds. I was lost, now I'm found. I believe in you, I got no bounds. I'm moving on up now, getting out of the darkness. My light shines on, 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 my light shines on.
And there's the fade away. My goodness. So, Moving On Up by Primal Scream. Now, coming into this with that title, Moving On Up, I'm thinking of the Jeffersons, but it's the same. It's the same kind of vibe here, talking about feeling good. I guess moving on up to a bigger place. I didn't expect coming here to talk about, I guess, a gospel song. Of course, you had the choir there, the women behind Bobby Gillespie. There's one woman in particular. I don't see anything on the personnel about their names, but either way, they were kind of driving, I would say, the song in a way with their harmonies, with their beautiful voices. You would say. I mean, it's very much of a soaring voice between each of the women on this track. But yeah, it's just, I mean, my God. I talk about gospel. I mean, obviously, this is a melding of the genres of gospel, of soul, of blues, of rock and roll. And again, it's been so long since I last reacted to the band, so I don't know what I've said, since back then or whatever. But obviously, here, Even in the video, I would say from his mannerisms, his hands on his hips at some points, Bobby really reminds me of Mick Jagger. I mean that maybe that was what he was going for. I don't know, but even in his voice too, I might say, and even the hair. I mean, that's just the whole thing. But his voice is very gritty, I would say. Obviously, as well, he does have a soaring voice, but and a very powerful voice. But gritty, I would say, raspy in a way as well. And I just love how bouncy he was. He jumping all around. The whole band seemed to be having a lot of fun, and that seems to be the whole point of the song. I don't think there's anything negative here. I don't know if you have to really read more into the lyrics to talk about what they may be talking about here. It just seems like they're all having a euphoric feeling. We're all feeling good. It's an ecstatic song. It's a enthusiastic song, and it's all about reaching that, I guess, that nirvana in a way you might say too. And Primal Scream too. I know this is from their album of Screamadelica. My goodness, I was going to say Psychedelica, but that's the point. Screamadelica, and I know their the cover for that album has become kind of, I want to say, widely known or widely recognized as well. It's on t-shirts now, even of people who don't know who Primal Scream is. So yeah, anyway, I know that album cover is very popular, but just to say that too. But of course, Bobby, again, just his enthusiasm is infectious. The chorus is infectious. It's a catchy chorus, of course. And again, just we're talking about feeling nice and feeling good, like I said, and just there's not really any, I guess, again, when you talk about the words, there's a lot of repetition, but it works here very well because we're just moving on up. It reminds me of a song like, especially when you have the choir here, I mean, a song you might hear in church or something. Not that I frequent churches, but another song that comes to mind is like This Little Light of Mine, or even a song from like the Monkees, I'm a Believer, or any of the covers a lot of people have done of I'm a Believer. But of course, just again, it just seems so simple, but very effective, and it's very important. And it's very important in feeling good about yourself and feeling yourself, and just moving on up to better places, all that stuff. It's just, my God, what a euphoric track. I mean, my God, I want to look at the personnel here again, because I do remember Bobby, but the rest of the band, Andrew, Inez, I apologize. Either way, Andrew is on guitar here. And of course, Robert Young is also on guitar. And Andrew, I want to say he had that twangy kind of sound. It was, from the get-go, it was very quick, very fast paced, and just, again, there's a twanginess to it. I loved his glasses, his look. I would say the whole band's look is just great. And then Robert Young, of course, I would say he had the longer hair here, and he had that guitar solo in there. And I do know Robert, he did pass away 10 years ago. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video, but what a great guitarist, especially in the song. I would say he had such poise, I would say, such chemistry with the rest of the band, of course. And I didn't expect really to hear a guitar solo in a gospel kind of sounding song, you would say, but I love how they slash the guitar solo in there too. And again, with so much feeling and so much emotion, even in the guitar solo, it's so much happiness, even in the guitar solo. I don't know, you can just feel that emotion coming, radiating from Robert as well. Martin Duffy on keyboards, piano. This is for the whole personnel of the album, but I did see a keyboard, I would just say, on this in this video. But again, just tingling those keys away, and again, adding to the atmosphere that's already been created by everyone else. And again, the piano or the keyboards, whatever you want to say, fit in so well here. And again, it was just another layer on top of the already happy song. And then we have on bass guitar, Henry Olsen. Now, I would think maybe even you might say Henry might have got lost in the shuffle a little bit, because you don't hear, I guess, the bass. Maybe you do, but I didn't really. But you don't hear the bass as much as the guitars, of course, or as Bobby's voice. But underneath, I mean, he had almost kind of I want to say, funky maybe bass line, or even just a bass line, a steady bass line that kept pace with everybody else. And to talk about steady, you come to Philip Tomanov, or either way, who goes by Toby, I guess. Toby on the drums here, drums and percussion. And, he was steady as hell too. And just, I like where the video would pan to him as well. And just keeping the beat back there, the backbone of the track, like many drummers are. And and it's just, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. What else can you say? Again, it's just so glorious, and it's just so happy. Happy is the word. I just reacted, or not reacted, but I just reviewed Shiny Happy People. And here again, I don't think this is ironic at all. I think this is very much a happy song, and very much about feeling good and just feeling, I don't know, like transcendental. Is that the word I'm looking for? My God. So anyway, I guess that's what I want to say at the top. Let's get into this these lyrics now. So with the first verse, yes, I was blind, my goodness. Now I can see. You made a believer out of me. I was blind, now I can see. You made a believer out of me. Very simple, very well put. And there is a annotation here too, and I don't always read these, but whatever. It says these lines are a direct quote from the German avant-garde rock band Can's song You Do Right from the 1969 album Monster Movie. So I guess they borrowed these lyrics from that. But I've heard of Can. People have suggested Can to me, but I've never done them or listened to them in my private life, but maybe I should. But either way, I guess they borrowed these lyrics and probably has the same feel as that song, I guess. I was blind, but now I can see. And it's not obviously, I would say literally he was blind, but maybe he was blinded by sadness, blinded by I don't know what, but either way, now he's happy as hell. I don't know if it has to do with a woman, or I don't know if we're talking about drugs here. Either way, it just seems like he's happy anyway. So what the hell, who cares what it's from? I guess you made a believer out of me. And then we go into the chorus, and I don't know if that's a religious aspect too, because again, the gospel's effect to it. Is he talking about God? I don't know. You made a believer out of me. Anyway, I'm moving on up now, getting out of the darkness. My light shines on, my light shines on, my light shines on. Again, it seems so simple and it seems so well put, and it just seems getting out of the darkness. It seems as plain as day as what's happening and what's going on here. Like I said, I don't feel like these lyrics need to be dissected thoroughly. He's out of the darkness. He's happy now. He's into the light. My light shines on. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. I mean, my God. Then we go to the second verse. I was lost, now I'm found. The same kind of stuff over and over. It's the same. It's different words, different verses, of course, but it's the same kind of, feeling, the same aspect happening. I believe in you. I've got no bounds. I've lost, now I'm found. Again, I was lost, now I'm found. I was sad. I was in the darkness. Now I'm not. I'm happy and I'm in the light. I mean, beautiful. I believe in you. I've got no bounds. Now he believes in this person as well. You know, he found belief and now he's believing in other people. I mean, it's all gravy. Good Lord, I've got no bounds. I've got no bounds. I got no limits now, I would say as well. I'm a free person. And again, I don't know where this all came from, why he's a free person, but obviously he is free and he feels happy about it. And why the hell not? My God. Again, I don't know how you could listen to the song and feel sad afterwards. I mean, my God, this song would just lighten you up, lighten your day up. Put you into an upbeat mood. I mean, like, the song is upbeat. Again, the bouncing, the jumping around, the happiness, the emotion within the video and everything. Again, I love how the video is black and white because there is such a 60s vibe to it. And so that just adds to that anyway. But then we go on, again, get out of the darkness. My light shines on, much of the same with that chorus. And then we have the bridge, my light shines on. And then the outro, I'm getting out of the darkness. My light shines on. What else can you say? Again, they put it very plainly, very simply, but again, it's very effective, and you can see why this is one of their signature tracks, if not their signature track, because I would say it relates to many people. Many people can, again, if you're down and you listen to the song, you get back up, and it's all about, I guess, perseverance in a way, you might say, and again, it's so enthusiastic, it's overbearingly happy. I mean, my God, so it's just beautiful. And I didn't mention, but just to say at the end here, as I remember, that melody of almost like I don't know if it was like in a way of, it almost reminded me of like Faith by George Michael maybe, or even like I Want Candy. I don't know who sings that song, but I think a 60s song. I don't know. So that the melody did sound familiar, but the song I've never heard the song. But yeah, I don't know. The melody almost sounded familiar at points. And either way, like I said, the guitar work was fast paced. It was beautiful. Great guitar solo in there. Again, didn't expect that. They added some grittiness, like I said, with Bobby's voice, but also with the guitar work as well, into a song that was just powered by great harmonies from those women behind them. And again, so much going on here. It was a melding of genres, and it just worked out perfectly. And again, I can see why people listen to this, and again, why it's one of their biggest songs. It's so happy, and it's so pretty, and it's just so uplifting. So anyway, I guess that's all I gotta say. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. Again, I feel like I should go over more, but there's nothing else to go over. It's freaking Primal Screams. Moving on up song here. I mean, my God. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, all that stuff. Really appreciate all the support, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.